nuclear bombs and nation building in Southeast Asia, 1945 through 1961. Get your copy today at Amazon.com. Why? The Vietnam War by author Mike Swanson.
Hump to the hump to the hump to the mayor, hump to the hump to the hump to the mayor, hump to the hump to the hump to the mayor. Hey, Margarita. 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 Hey, Margarita.
Do you like history? Real history that you were never taught in schools. Why? The Vietnam War, nuclear bombs and nation building in Southeast Asia by author Mike Swanson with new documentation never seen before that'll open your eyes to events that led up to this. Why? The Vietnam War, nuclear bombs and nation building in Southeast Asia, 1945 through 1961. Get your copy today at Amazon.com. Why? The Vietnam War by author Mike Swanson.
Revelation through conversation.
Uncle, do you remember that time when Benjamin Fulford said that an Asian secret society was going to dispatch ninjas to take down the Illuminati?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, in the cartoon.
Yeah, did that ever work out too good?
No.
It didn't, did it?
Didn't work.
But here on Ocelli.com radio network, things work out a bit better, don't they?
Much better.
Much
I mean, it's clearer in understanding about the programs. The programs are much clearer. Getting live people into it. They really have a good conversation going.
Much
The
better.
switchboard, see?
I
say forget Benjamin Fulford and his ninjas and listen to the Ocelli.com radio network.
I agree. It's straight to the point.
Straight talk.
And I like that idea.
Ocelli.com. The War State by Michael Swanson explains the great national transformation that took place and put the Kennedy presidency in the context of the times and reveals never before published in President Kennedy would not have been assassinated if he had been president 200 years ago. His assassination took place in the context of the Cold War and the rise of the national security state. Before World War II, the United States was a continental republic. In the decade that followed, it became an imperial superpower. Generals such as Curtis LeMay not only wanted to invade Cuba, but knew that there were short-range missiles on the island armed with nuclear warheads that they could not destroy because they were on mobile launchers. Their invasion could have led to a third world war, and they wanted to go to war anyway. The War State by Michael Swanson reveals why and will show you what President Kennedy was up against. For more information, thewarstate.com.
Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. Got to let them know. I'm bringing all shock like I'm T-Rock, sipping Bud Light at the drag show. I'm bringing all shock like I'm T-Rock, sipping Bud Light at the drag show. Erroneous method, the world's worst professional provocateur. Hit them like it's 2000 something and Beck is back on tour. You never really wanted me anyway. Alcohol turns me into your enemy. I'm Yosemite Sam with some Hennessy. I used to think that bottle was the remedy. Picked it up once or twice after I let it go, but finally had to let it be. I used to roll with a fat bitch. She would give me a left tip for some literacy. I mean literally, not figuratively. I mean literally. We all want chances, we take separate steps.
Chili.com.
The Chili.com radio network.
Revelation through conversation.
Warning, 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 warning. This is a emergency broadcast. Code red, hold on, code red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit your head.
Who did the background there?
The podcast.
Who did that?
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast.
Bang.
My name is Aaron. I'm the
Bang.
nephew-in-law.
Bang.
Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Oh, wait, just a moment. We just had a dang ring on this dang song, and I had somebody screaming. I'm just curious now who that was. It must have been your little one running around there screaming.
Probably.
This is
362?
This is a 362 episode. But before we get started here, that's the episode.
So we all know. So
We know what it is. All right, now we can get started.
Okay. We have begun.
We begun this conversation about
The Uncle Show.
the Uncle Show. We got some interesting news tonight.
There's a lot going on. We're live, first of all, live on O'Chelly Radio Network Friday. You can call in if you want. We're
Call
taking
in
calls.
at this number.
Okay, so the call number is 319-527-5016. Please do call in. You can also you can use Skype for now
right there.
until it's
Hitting
gone. We don't want to talk too much about that, but you can Charles.O'Chelly on Skype. He will bring you on the show. Type him a message or 319-527-5016. It's the Uncle Show live Friday night, every Friday. Uncle, man, this is exciting to be back.
Well, we're back again.
Yeah.
Well, when we're done, we're starting this, and does everybody have a drink first?
I don't know about everybody, but I know we have a couple right here, Uncle. We got a couple of interesting drinks. Do we want to go over what we have here?
You can.
Okay, well, here, I think I'll show the people what we have. First of all, this is to continue on from the beer that we reviewed last time. This is another one of those 66 beers that you got from the cruise.
Yeah.
So this is brewed by the cruise line. We might drink this. This is the Tropical Golden Ale.
Yeah.
But
I'm
not...
curious to know how much you're going to put that rated on.
You think that one?
I know what I'm putting it rated on, but I'm just curious to know what you're going to do.
Oh, so you already know.
I know mine.
So
But-
wait a minute. Did you go against the rule, Uncle, if you've already had this before we've drank it on the show? Isn't that a hard and fast rule where we're not supposed to drink the drink before we review it?
Yeah, that was my fault. well, I had to taste it. I went to a test with them. Wait a minute, no. I went to a test with them on the boat.
Okay, so you already taste tested this on the boat, and you've done a review on the boat.
On this.
So does that mean you're going to review it tonight on the show, too? This
Yeah,
66
that
thing?
one.
You are?
Yeah, to see how you like. To know if you agree and what kind of
I see.
rating you give it.
So you're going to carry over your review that you gave on the boat.
Right.
So that's why you're saying you already have it.
Yeah,
And
that's
you're
it.
curious to see what my rating will be.
Exactly.
Okay,
that's what I was meaning to say.
Okay. I get that. Makes perfect sense. I didn't
I
think of
didn't
that.
mean it the other way.
I don't think we'll even be breaking our rules of the show when we do that, so that sounds good to me. The other beer that I want to show off for everybody here is this is something really special. This is a Coors Light. What's the story with this, Uncle? Did we find this somewhere? What
Found
happened?
it in a box
You found it in a box.
across the street from Karen's house.
So you found it in a box on the street? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not on the street, on the side of the street.
Was it outdoors? Was this?
It was outdoors in the box.
Was it a 30-pack? Was that what the box was? A Coors Light 30-pack?
6-pack. I think it was a 6-pack, but one open and had 3 left.
Okay, so it was.
But I took the 2. I took those. They didn't. I had that one. That was the only one that was clear to use on it.
So there's one usable Coors Light left in the box that was sitting.
I smashed the other 2.
You smashed the other 2.
And took the.
We did. It should be said that we did a TikTok video today.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
That's
TikTok. Now, if people want to hear me on a new one, I'll be on a TikTok. I've got a new Unks brand on TikTok. So we're getting rid of all these talk shows and all this other stuff. Because in May.
Oh, no, Uncle.
No, we're not getting that stuff in May. It's going to be gone. So now we're going to have the TikTok to connect to this.
No, Uncle. What's going away in May is Skype.
Oh, well, that's what I meant. Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it's okay.
Skype.
I mean, we're still going to do this show like we.
I don't know how we're going to get the people, though. How are we going to get the people callers?
Well, we might be able to use a new program. So we're not going to be using Skype anymore, but we might use Zoom or something like that, or some equivalent to Skype we'll find. And Chuck is going to use his producer wizardry to find a new piece of software or something. We'll be able to do the same show we're doing now. It's fine.
Somebody's online. Yes.
Yeah. Make sure, Uncle, you understand. I'm going to fix this. It's just that we're not going to be using Skype anymore, and we might change the phone number because we won't have a choice to keep the old phone number. But that doesn't mean we're not going to do the show. I mean, unless you guys want to quit, that's up to you. But
No. I was just saying about the number, because I got these cards I just gave out a number for the new customer. They call in and then say,
the show will continue. The show is going to continue. We're going to keep up Uncle the podcast. It's not going anywhere. Don't get scared. Anybody or Uncle, we're good.
I'm going to continue to produce it unless you fire me, Uncle. And the only thing that we're going to change is maybe the phone number. Now, if I can figure a way to keep the phone number and just do it with a different thing outside of Skype, I'm going to do that too. But I don't know yet because I haven't discovered the right combination to make it work. We tried. Remember, we did a little experiment a couple months ago, right? And it didn't go so good.
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
Yeah. But we'll work that all out. That's all a bunch of technical stuff. It doesn't even matter. What Uncle was saying is we have a new TikTok channel. It's called Uncle the Podcast.
Yeah, I got
so
one.
You can find it on TikTok.
So if any of my customers want to hear me, I'm on that too.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
We made a video today at Cash for Cans.
Cash for Cans.
We recycled. We made it into a video. So people seem to like it. We're going to keep making those silly little videos. But we're mainly going to keep doing the podcast. Okay?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was just letting them know there's others where they can get in touch with me, too. That was it.
Press the buttons.
Press the button, people.
Press all the buttons. We got a lot of buttons to press these days.
Yeah.
It's mostly at Uncle Podcast. But that's on like YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Instagram, X. But on TikTok, it is currently Uncle the Podcast. I want to change that. But
change what? My name? No way.
I'm going to change your name, Uncle.
You can't change my name. No. That is not what. Now we're going to have an argument. This is what I was getting.
Look, it's a little confusing because in some places it's Uncle the Podcast, and in other places it's just Uncle Podcast. So it's best to have it all one way on everything. So that way, no matter what they're looking at, they know to go to the same thing, right? Yeah. So that's all Aaron's saying is that he might change it so that it's, instead of Uncle the Podcast, it'll just be Uncle Podcast. Right?
Well, well then. Yeah. Turn all that way then.
Yeah, we got it. That's what I'm planning on doing with the TikTok because that's what our social media handles are is at Uncle Podcast.
Oh.
And Sidekick handles all the social media, so he'll take care of that. I don't even have anything to do with it. You don't got to worry about it. It'll get done. Okay?
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. The main thing that people need to know is that we did make a TikTok video today of Cash for Cans. We attempted to make a second video. Do you want to describe that real quick, Uncle? What did we try to do?
Oh, yeah.
Tell them this.
We went to this place. What was the name?
The name? It was a local business.
It was a local business.
Yeah. It's a computer repair.
It was a computer operation with a lady and a man,
Yeah.
their business.
Their business. Yeah.
But what happened was the man.
He was sick.
He was sick, and we could understand. So we just gave him a card.
We did.
And so
we might be back.
We might be back to talk to them about it.
Full interview about the business.
Interview about this. So that's the new thing that came up.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's a computer repair shop. The name of the business is called Human Computer.
You get a kick out of that.
Yeah, I do. I get a kick out of that name. I've been driving past this sign for years now.
It's driving me crazy. Let's go here. Let's go there. Get the cans and we'll stop and we'll go. And then today we did it. We went there and stopped, and he was yelling at me saying, let's do this. Let's do this.
This was a pet project of mine, I will admit, Uncle. I've been wanting to go into I've just been wanting to go in there for years. I'm like, what in the world is I love the name. I love the name of Human Computer. There's so much going on with that. So we went in and I was like, oh hey, I tried to do a normal introduction. I'm sure that it was a husband and wife business. I'm sure the wife thought we were absolutely insane maniacs. But I tried to.
I walked in the door.
I was trying to dial that back as much as I possibly could. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try not to seem like we're completely insane. But
talking about insane, I was
so I was like, yeah, okay, we have a podcast, we have a radio show essentially, but we also have this, we'd like to do a video real quick if we could. For TikTok, it was like, if you want to do a quick interview, we could do an interview with you and talk about your business, maybe promote the business a little. And the guy came out from back. He's like, yeah, I can't today. I'm a little sick. I'm like, maybe another time. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm like, here's our card. We have a show. If you want, we'd love to have you as a guest. It'd be cool. We'll probably come back and maybe we'll do a TikTok video then. So that's what we did.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we did.
It went pretty good. It was fun.
I think it was funny though.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So maybe more news with Human Computer in the future. We'll see. But for now, Uncle, do we want to? Well, do we want to start one of these beers before we do anything else? We should start a review, right? Okay. And you want to? Do we want to open the street cores, or do we want to go to the 66?
Let's go to 66. I want to see your results of what you wanted this rated this.
Hey, if we have time tonight, though, I want you guys to explain to me how it is you try to act like you're not insane.
It wasn't easy, Chuck.
I don't know how I can do that.
I would be curious to know, like, what is it you actually have to do to be not insane?
You tell me, Chuck. I'm trying to figure that one out.
You guys did it. You got to be the experts here. Come on. You got to explain. Okay.
All this crazy stuff
like that on a podcast where it's a talk show and not talk about how you actually do that, because out there listening that need to hear, how do I behave like I'm not insane when I go?
Well, listen, Chuck, you got to understand. You got to understand the situation, right? It's just what it was is just a plain old computer repair shop, right? And in walks me and Uncle. I've got my heavy metal T-shirt on.
Oh yeah, he did.
Uncle is uncling with me, right?
I didn't have much.
And then I come in like, instead of saying, here's my crappy old computer that doesn't work. Do you know how to fix it? I don't say that. I'm saying, hey, I have a podcast. Hey, I want to do a video with you. Hey, I want to make this video with you. And I'm trying to make it make sense to somebody that it might not make sense to. Right?
Well, I would love to do this at believe me, if you ever come to visit me, we'll go to the local computer shop that has a guy like this too. Same thing.
Yeah. Well, we gotta check these computer shops. Now that I realized what we were doing, I had to go and see in this about.
Yeah.
So now I understand what we have to do.
Absolutely.
I see what he was talking about.
Yeah, makes sense, right, Uncle?
You wanted to do this.
Did you, Uncle? I'll ask you this question. Did you get the sense that the wife was taken a little aback and trying to understand what was happening the whole time?
I had a feeling she did. A little bit in the beginning.
In the
beginning, yes.
At first.
So what are these two trying to say? I mean, in behind her head, I would think, what are these two trying to tell us?
She's not trying to be polite, right? And going, okay, Yeah. Meanwhile, she's got a look on her face like, what in the hell?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I just wanted to double check. And the other thing is, I just want to let you guys know we do have, let's see, we got somebody requesting to come in via Skype. So I think we'll wait after you guys are done with the beer here real quick.
Yes.
Unless they have a drink. Unless they got a drink with them. Well, they can join us.
Okay, you want me to bring them in right away?
If they have a drink, yeah.
If they have a drink.
I'm not going to have a drink until I bring them in, Uncle.
How about Uncle? How about this? This is the way we're going to play it.
How are we playing this?
We are going to do this. We are going to open up our 66.
Well, we got to test this beer.
We're going to open up this. I'm going to pour it into Uncle's cup. I'm going to pour it in my cup. We're going to take our first taste. We're going to be like, oh, here's our beer. And then from there, we'll be like, oh, now that we're drinking this beer, let's field a couple calls.
Yeah, okay. We'll do it that way.
That's what we're going to
So
do.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in the Skype caller first, and then I'll check the phone lines and bring them in next, okay?
Okay.
But I'll wait until you guys have your beers open and going. Yeah?
Exactly. We're going to do the old David Lynch pour the beer trick.
Excellent.
I don't know what it is about David Lynch and pouring beer, but he loves pouring beer. And that's what we're going to do right now.
The pour is important, especially to the...
So here, we have 66 by Norwegian tropical golden ale. Let's see here. What does it say? Sustainably sourced and canned, 12 ounce, 4.6% alcohol by volume. I'm going to open this. And then, there we go. Okay. I'm going to pour the beer. Sidekick poured the beer. Here he goes. Okay, let's see your cup, Uncle. There we go. Pouring the beer. Let's see here. I would do the full-on Blue Velvet quote, but that's a bit much for this show, Uncle. We won't do that. So now that the beer is poured, let's taste the beer and see what we think of it.
It's a good one here now.
Okay. I have my first taste, and I feel good about it. So with that, Uncle, should we go to this call or what?
Let's go to the caller.
Hello, caller.
Hello, caller. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
That's the Northman.
Wait, is that North?
Northman.
Nort? That's Edward Norton?
Edward Norton.
Oh, cool.
This is Santa Claus.
Oh, dang.
Santa Claus.
Oh, my.
Calling from the north.
Goodness.
No, this is, what's his name?
It's even further up than Norway.
Who's that screaming?
Who's that screaming?
See, I knew it was him.
Yeah, you got a pretty good ear there, Uncle.
No, I do.
Who are you?
Yeah. Well,
Welcome, Robin. It's good to have you.
Robin Hood.
Thank you.
This is Robin Hood.
Yes,
Robin Hood.
That's right.
All right. Oh, we're going back to that again.
So, Robin, it's good to have you here. Do you have any interesting business for us tonight?
What's the business tonight?
Well, I just finished a nice Chinese food meal with my girlfriend.
Great.
Went to Golden City.
Awesome.
Shout out Golden City. Early shout out.
Oh, cool. Now,
okay. Yeah, that's a good restaurant in Victoria here.
Cool. Got it.
And what's going on with this human computer stuff? I missed that part.
You missed human computer. Huh? The abbreviated version of that story is Human Computer is a computer repair shop near us. It's got a crazy name. I kept looking at the sign years and years.
Right, I like the name.
Yeah, right? Isn't that awesome? Human Computer. So many questions pop up. But anyway, now that Uncle has his TikTok channel, I'm like, okay, we're going to go in there. We're going to talk to the business owner who is almost certainly the person working there at the moment. So let's go in there and ask them if they want to make a TikTok video where they talk about Human Computer, like what it is, what they do. Okay. I'm like, they might be open to that, right? It could be a good promo for their business. So we went in there and tried to do that, but the owner, it's a mom and pop shop. And Pop was sick, and he's like, I can't do it today because like his throat hurts or something.
Oh, and Mom wasn't into it.
Mom didn't know what the heck was even going on. And
what the hell's a TikTok?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
Well, they're not too up on the computers if that's the case.
Yeah, right.
Hold on. Hold on.
We got a ring here.
We got a caller.
We better take this other ring a day.
Who's this? I think I know who, but go ahead.
Hello.
It's Jimmy James. How you doing, guys?
Jimmy's back. Jimmy's back, people.
Okay.
Jimmy's back.
Jimmy's back. Robin's back. Now, both of these gentlemen were part of the Super Bowl bet that we had a few weeks back now. It was a
Now
while ago.
we have that. That's to talk about.
We do.
It's like a month back now.
It was a minute
Been a
ago.
month back, I would say, give or take. Now, I believe you said you had the voice back to tip the Jimmy.
Well,
Was
let's go to Jimmy, because Jimmy,
All right, Jimmy.
on the last show we did, Jimmy was saying that he voted. So we had the bet, and some people went with the Eagles, some people went Kansas City Chiefs, and what we all thought was that Jimmy decided to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. But Jimmy didn't seem to think that last week. Well, what's your current
No, he thought that he went for the Chiefs. He thought I didn't go for the Eagles. He thought I went for the Chiefs.
Oh, was that the contention?
Oh, that was the tension?
Thank you, Robin.
Is that it?
Robin,
that's
I'm
what
glad
it was.
someone listened.
Okay.
Oh, so it was the other way around.
It was the other way around. Okay.
We can understand that if it was different.
Okay, so your belief is that Robin did not pick the Eagles, but rather he picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
All right. Well, that makes more sense.
Well, I put together this clip that might give us answers, and if this clip doesn't work, we have an additional clip to play if we need it. If we feel we need it. It was made by our friend Creative Accidents. So
Crazy Amps did it?
the second clip. This first clip I put together, I don't know if it's going to be the evidence we need, but here it is. Here's that clip.
So tell me, Jimmy, who's your pick for the Super Bowl this year?
Well, the people they're actually in is the Eagles and the Chiefs. I wish the Eagles would win. That's my wish, but I think the Chiefs probably got it's theirs to lose, but I hope the Eagles win, but they probably won't.
So you're thinking if you had to bet that dollar, you'd bet it on the Chiefs. That's the best bet, right?
Yes.
So I'm taking on the two bets from Cooley and Jimmy, if they agree. And Uncle, you're doing the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're both going. So they're both going. Candy, right?
Well, we got to check with Jimmy if he's willing to go in on this $2. Jimmy, are you willing to go in on the physical? $1 you got to mail to each me and Uncle if you lose. And if not, you expect $1 from me and Uncle in the mail each.
I agreed to the bet.
There you go. You and me and Robin versus Cooley, Ed, right? Danny, Jimmy James, right? All of them against you and me and Robin. And that's the way this goes on the Dirty Dollar Super Bowl bet. And are we closing this out? We're not going to take any more in the pool, right? Because
that's it. That's even. That's it. That's it. We'll hold.
Okay. Now that was my clip. At the end there, Chuck gives a recap. You and me and Robin, which is you is you, Uncle.
Yeah.
And then Chuck and Robin are going with the Eagles, and everybody else listed there was the Chiefs. I'm not. Is that sufficient evidence? Is that going to be enough for everybody?
So me, Robin.
No.
You gotta play. You gotta play the Creative Accidents clip.
Chuck's summation was wrong.
It was? What do you say?
You gotta play the Creative Accidents clip, Aaron.
We do have to play the Creative Accidents.
Well, could put
some
clips on.
It's not settled yet. Jimmy,
this isn't getting yet. Okay. Do we have that other clip?
It's on Twitter.
It's on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, he put it on Twitter now. Okay.
He put it on Twitter right away.
I have it. Well, I didn't know that. I do have it here on the Skype though. He dropped it to me on Skype, so I'll just go through there. Now, everybody who's on Skype, everybody who's on the phone, just be quiet, and we will all listen together. We'll leave the microphones open here this time, but we'll all be quiet and just listen to this clip from Creative Accidents. Okay?
Cool. Let's hear it.
Let's do it. This whole thing out. Right now, you, Uncle, you, me, and Robin. Right? Robin is on the Eagles side, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's
there's one thing I want to tell him before we leave.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get the shout-outs next, but go ahead.
I wanted to tell Mr. Sidekick got information for you.
Oh, apparently there's sightings of UAP.
USP, she has. She will. They have them out there. So look in the sky there.
We're going to have to get to that next week, so hopefully she films it. But here's the deal. So you, me, and Robin.
His place.
You and me and Robin versus Cooley, Ed, right? Danny, Jimmy James, right? All of them against you and me and Robin, and that's the way this goes on the Dirty Dollar Super Bowl bet. And are we closing this out? We're not going to take any more in the pool, right? Because
there's actually a better clip.
Even that's it. That's it. Whoa.
Uncle, as $5, you're going to be like $5.
Well, I'll bet.
Okay. Now that's the clip.
I'll bet you like that clip.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bet you like that clip. It skipped right up. Robin, who is the quarterback for Kansas City?
I don't think
that doesn't matter at all.
He said yes, sir. He just said yes.
No, I want to hear something. Who is it? Come on.
No, Jimmy, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Pardon my French. Exactly. What are you talking about? But no, Chuck, there's actually a better. If you go on to
okay,
if you go on to Twitter, Chuck,
let Jimmy say his thing, and I'll go over to Twitter now. Give me time. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Hold on, I want Chuck to replay, or whoever had clip number 1. I want to hear that one again.
Yeah, no problem. Do that, but it's going to say the same thing. It's been saying the same thing
at the end. We don't need to hear the end part. Just leave the mics open, and then I'll pipe in when I hear the part that I heard before.
Okay. Let me find a clip on Creative Accidents. Where is it? Because I'm going down his page here.
I'll send it to you in a private message.
Yeah, do that so that I can get right to it, because I don't see it here. I'm scrolling down his page. But you want me to replay the clip that Aaron sent me, the first one. Right, Jimmy?
Correct.
Okay.
That's right.
Hold on. I have it.
Replay.
And this time he wants me to leave the mic open for him to say something, but let's see what it is. Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, no.
Let's see what happens, okay?
See what it says.
I don't know if they'll hear Jimmy over it, but here it is. So tell me, Jimmy, who's your pick for the Super Bowl this year?
Well, the people that are actually in is the Eagles and the Chiefs. I wish the Eagles would win. That's my wish, but I think the Chiefs probably got it's theirs to lose, but I hope the Eagles win, but they probably won't.
So you're thinking if you had to bet that $1, you'd bet it on the Chiefs. That's the best bet, right?
Yes.
So I'm taking on the 2 bets from Cooley and Jimmy, if they agree, and Uncle, you're doing the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're both going. So they're both going. They're both going candy, right?
Well, we got to check with Jimmy if he's willing to go in on this $2. Jimmy, are you willing to go in on the physical $1? You got to mail to each me and Uncle if you lose, and if not, you expect $1 from me and Uncle in the mail each.
I agreed to the bet.
There you go. You and me and Robin versus Cooley, Ed, right? Danny, Jimmy James, right? All of them against you and me and Robin, and that's the way this goes on the Dirty Dollar Super Bowl bet. And are we closing this out? We're not going to take any more in the pool, right? Because
that's it. That's even. That's it. That's it. Whoa.
That's the whole clip, Jimmy. What didn't you hear?
What didn't you hear?
All right. I concede.
See, I told you.
We got to play the last clip to finalize it off, though.
We do.
I got to get
really.
What's the last clip?
It's gonna put the final stamp on it for you there,
Where
Uncle.
did you put that one? You put it on the Skype?
It's in Twitter. It's in the Twitter private messages.
Got to go back to the internet. Sorry.
What the heck is going on here? I tell you what it is, bets going on.
A lot of moving parts here, Uncle.
Moving parts.
It's just a touch slow.
Remind me of this.
Because at Broken Rib, I believe at Broken Rib, it's where I got to go to get Creative Accidents handle there. All right. Oh no, wait. At Broken Rib, that's you say. Okay, that is actually
that's
Robin messaging me Creative Accidents clip. Okay,
there we go.
Here we go. This is the clip, and this is as he messaged it to me. I don't know what's in it even at all. So here we go.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Eagles. What does that do for me?
That puts you on the side of me and Uncle.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Eagles. What does that do for me?
That puts you on the side of me and Uncle. Okay, it keeps repeating, but
that's what that is. That's a repeating clip.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah.
So as far as I know, me, Robin, and Uncle, we're all betting Eagles to win.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves Danny.
Well, I also heard Danny mention, and then someone else.
Yeah. Yes, they were all the Chiefs.
They were all the Chiefs.
Everybody except for Chuck, Robin, and Uncle. Those were the only three that did the Eagles. Everybody else was the Chiefs.
Everybody else took the Chiefs.
Yeah, Danny Cooley, Jimmy James. Okay, and it was Danny Cooley and Jimmy James, right?
Right.
And Ed.
And Ed.
That's right.
Yeah,
and
Ed. Ed. The squirrel man.
The squirrel man.
Right. Squirrel man.
For
squirrel man.
Me, Uncle, and Robin $1. That's the final solution here. Yes.
Well, and then Jimmy owes me an extra 10 for the.
Oh, that's right. Last week's bet.
What was last
that's
week's
right.
bet?
Last week's. I forgot about that.
What was it last week's bet?
That was an additional one. If this panned out the way it has, then Jimmy owes.
Well, how'd that go? I'm a little confused.
It was a dispute over it was a bet over the bet itself.
That was a separate issue.
Double bet.
It was a double bet.
So you mean you're getting 10 then?
I guess.
Well, I'm getting. I guess if I count correctly, about 14 or 15, or something like that.
You're getting 11 from Jimmy James, though.
No, you're getting 11
from Jimmy James.
Yeah, and then 3 from the other guys or whatever.
Correct.
Right.
Oh, there you go, everybody.
He made it. Oh, that's all settled down.
See,
man.
Robin, see, this is why the tariffs.
Tariffs?
Oh, yeah? Mike, as you explain yourself on that one.
That's all right, you Canadian bastards. I'll get you with the tariffs.
It's because you sneaky Canadians are always taking advantage of us goodwill innocent Americans, and this was what happens. It's why we had to go with the tariffs.
Oh my God!
Go with the tariffs.
I'm sorry. I'm picking on the Mountain Dew brains down there.
Wait a minute.
Telephone. Wait a minute.
Another
we got
call?
Caller. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Oh, we got to go to this call.
Got to go to the caller here.
Got to.
Who is this on the line?
Hello, new caller.
New caller.
Yeah, I'm thinking I need to get a lawyer to represent me in this sports betting business here.
Oh, there he is.
Sounds
The
pretty
squirrel
like a lot of
man.
controversy here.
Get ready, squirrel man. You got the money right for us?
That's it.
Send
Squirrely
it
Eddie
for
right
us.
here.
You got to send him?
I'm confused about all this. I'm just not sure who
All
and
you
where's
have
Cooley.
to
Cooley
do
better
is-
come in here. He's the one that led us down astray into going with the Chiefs. That better be Cooley on the line right now.
That's could be Cooley right
we
there.
got this. We got to take this call.
Go ahead, caller.
Everybody
Who
hang
you
in
got?
there. Everybody hang in there. We'll get back to everybody.
New
caller.
New caller. You're on the air.
Yeah, this is Danny. I'm coming to. I want to pay my debt. I probably committed a venial sin, just gambling, and if I don't pay my debt, it's going to turn into a mortal sin because I'm going to be stealing, $1 out of you folks.
No, all we need now is Cooley.
We need
Cooley to call in.
He's literally the only one missing. Yeah, this is wild. I didn't expect everybody.
Yeah, Cooley, he's the one that led us astray, getting us people that don't know football very well to go for the Chiefs, man. I got some words for Cooley. Get him on here. Aaron, he's your friend.
Wait a minute now, because Robin don't know crap about American football the way I see it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, Robin, correct me, but I don't think you know a damn thing about American football.
No, I don't even know who the quarterbacks were for those teams.
Yeah.
Hey, Robin, I don't know who the quarterbacks or anybody else is on either team, man.
There you go.
You guys
Did you send the addresses out to these guys?
Well, I guess that's what we're doing now, right?
I tried to do that. I'll do it again, okay? But then there was this dispute, so I held off sending everybody the complete mailings. But I have Robin's address. He gave it to me to give to everybody, so I will take care of this. I don't have Cooley's information, so
You
somebody
have that.
I'll send that forward. Yeah.
You got to make the same that. He has it.
Hey,
Sidekick has it.
Cooley lost. He's got nothing coming. Nobody needs his address.
Nobody needs my address.
Cooley needs everybody else's address.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. So what I will do is I will be the liaison to getting him the addresses that he needs. To send out his packages.
You got to do that.
That's what
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
In fact, he called me the other night. He called me the other day.
Oh, there you go.
But I've completely.
Did he mention the bet when you talked to him, Uncle, on the phone?
Tell you the truth, he hasn't. That's the crazy part. He had not even thought about that.
Really?
Not even think about the bet.
That's a little.
That surprised me. I said, I mentioned it to him though.
You did. You did.
You know you owe me. and I went from there. That he didn't. Okay. He didn't go any further.
Okay.
Well, you didn't have the ready clip like Robin had, you know.
I'm going to go with the Eagles. What does that do for me?
That puts you on the side of me and Uncle.
I'm going to go with the Eagles. What does that do for me?
That puts you on the side.
Keep that playing for a while.
All right.
Means I owe you a dirty American dollar is what it means, man.
You're right. That's right.
Just don't wipe your stinker with it first, please.
And I got some extra
That'd
money
be really
coming.
rude.
I'll put that little money into my account.
I read an article this week on my show about how they're catching a lot of people with eggs and poultry products smuggling across the Canadian border, something like at a 10-to-1 ratio with fentanyl. Now, I was hilariously laughing at that.
Yeah, I think they're coming. They're Americans coming to Canada and then going back down. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. Americans trying to smuggle eggs into the country from Canada is a big thing now, and it's 10-to-1 on fentanyl, which is amazing.
That's
so
funny.
that's just this year, by the way. Just in the first 3 months of this year, they're noticing it. Yeah,
there was barely
out on my.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
Yes, that they had like 1,500 seizures of like eggs.
That is pretty funny.
So
I just hope they're not hooping them.
Hey, look, I don't know what they're doing with them, but either way, it's pretty
cool. Oh, look at that. That's neat.
So, guys, tell me who to clip off the call or to keep on the call, or you want to keep everybody, whatever you want to do, just tell me.
What do we need to do, Uncle? Now we understand. All we have to do is get the addresses in order. It seems like we're halfway there.
Get the addresses to give to them to send us the money.
Okay.
And you get your friend Cooley on the line here.
I will. Okay. We'll get him in order. We'll get him to pay the piper. Uncle,
right.
I mean,
so if everybody could email me their addresses, since I have everybody here except Cooley, and you said you're going to take care of it. If everybody emails me the addresses, I will copy and paste them all together and put them in one email to everybody where it's like, look, here's all the addresses. You guys know who you owe what to. And that's that. Okay. And this way you guys can all mail each other the dollars. Okay. And we'll find out in the coming weeks who paid and who welched, right?
Yeah.
That'll be a developing story, I suppose.
That would be a top story next week. Possibly, depending if it shows up.
Hey, I think Cooley lit out for Canada. He's probably up there by now, man. He's not having any more of this.
Go get him now. You got a chance to find him there now.
He's going to
up down in Canada, you guys.
Hey, I might be the closest one to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, Jimmy might be closer.
He's going to smuggle eggs in a Mustang.
Closer to where he would be.
We're going to see a news story. American man tries to smuggle eggs in a Mustang to Ohio.
Mustang going on.
I'll track him down like Dog the Bounty Hunter and send him back down to you guys.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
God.
All's well that ends well, is what I say. It seems like we've got everything in hand. You just got to tie up the loose ends. Man, this is going to be simple.
Yeah,
I like this.
Yeah, you got about 15.
In the end, Chuck.
Yeah.
Chuck had it right in the end because he sent me the addresses that I needed, and I questioned it because I was kind of confused over Jimmy and Robin and all of that. But he's got the steel trap memory. He had it right just in his head.
I thought I had it straight, but anyway, but you know what? I could make a mistake, so I accepted there could be a mistake, and somebody pull the clip and let's see what it says. But the funny thing is here, we got about, say, 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
Got to do is take care of the callers and then get to the beer review, and then guess what? We're done.
Yeah, I think the best way to go about this, Uncle, is since we have that much a show, why don't we just go to shout-outs to all the callers, and then afterwards we'll do our review. Is that cool?
Okay. Go ahead.
We just start with the shout-out. So the first caller was Robin.
Robin was first.
Robin was first on the Skype, yes.
So we'll go to Robin and shout-out here.
Give it a shout-out.
I'll shout out Golden City once again for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will shout out Jimmy for accepting the evidence. Thank you, Jimmy.
Very good.
I knew this was going to end in
Okay, Robin. It was great to have you. We'll,
all right, have a
we'll
good
talk
night.
to you soon, man. Congratulations on the win there.
Yeah, congratulations on the win.
There goes Rob.
Eagles.
Thank you, and he definitely will be sending you an email shortly. So, just to let you know. Well, actually, he doesn't need the email, does he? We need to get his address, which I have. So already done.
Have it.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
have
cool.
it. You have it, right?
This was Jimmy James.
Jimmy
right?
James
All right.
next.
To Jimmy.
Jimmy next.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Well, shout out to Uncle and Robin and Chuck, the big winners. And just another kick in the gut after those bum Dodgers stole that game yesterday, Uncle. You know it.
Stole the game? Who stole the game?
What?
Yeah, the Dodgers versus the Tigers. Didn't you watch that game?
No, I didn't see it. I did not see it.
No.
I didn't get to watch
Outrageous.
it.
Jimmy, when was the last time the
You're
Tigers?
trying to get a jump out of me, Jimmy. Forget it, man. Dodgers are crushing the Tigers every time, brother.
When was the last time the
I
Tigers?
don't know. They were down 2-0 when I looked tonight, though.
Down 2. I
right.
didn't. I'm
last time I looked.
I'm not into it yet. You see,
Not yet.
I'm not into the baseball yet, but I'll get into it.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
But
Update. They're tied. Tigers 2, Dodgers 2 now.
Oh, nice. It's getting
that's
close.
the one to talk to.
All right.
Uncle's
Score
gonna-
man.
We're coming for you, Jimmy.
Uncle's gonna get into it around the All-Star break, right? So
Somewhere
next
around
week,
there.
next week, got Ed with his shout-outs.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Thank you, Jimmy. For
My shout out now? Hey, I got to shout down, man. I'm shouting down Cooley for not coming up here, man, getting into the call here.
That's a good
And
point.
I'm giving a solid 7 to the Mac and Jack beer I'm drinking.
Ooh, all right.
7.
Mac and Jack.
Oh, he was drinking a beer.
Thank you for the review, Ed. We always
Yeah.
want to know what you're
Oh,
drinking.
heck
What-
yeah, man.
All right. That's
All
great.
right.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, it reminds me. I get these sometimes over at the Mariners ballpark. So got a 6-pack, and they still taste good, man.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for calling, Ed, and thanks for
you
being a
for
part of
calling,
the
Ed.
Super Bowl crazy.
And yeah, I don't have a shout out. I got a shout down to Cooley. Cooley, if you're listening, step up, man.
Ooh.
Come on now, get on the phone.
Cooley, bring the ruckus. He'll be back.
That's it. That's it. Thanks.
Yeah,
Ed.
bring that ruckus you always talk about. Bring it right on in here.
All right. Take care, Ed. It's always great
Take
to
care,
talk to you,
Ed.
man. And then let's see here. I believe we have Danny.
Danny.
Last caller. We still have Danny here. So, Danny, what do you have for a shout out tonight, sir?
I've got 2 shout-outs. First, for thanks for relieving my conscience by settling where I'm going to be sending the money when I look forward to getting those emails so I can send those dirty dollars. The second shout-out, since we're talking about beer, would have to be the Dust Bowl Brewery craft beer. I had 2 IPAs in a frosty glass. I give them a 9.2, and I'm sure that Aaron and Opal could probably find them in a California grocery store near you.
There you go. You got another one to go look for.
To go look for that, Danny. Thanks for the suggestion. And thank you
Hey,
for the
Dust
review.
Bowl Brewery. The beer I've had from is quite good. quite good.
Oh,
okay. Dust Bowl Breweries. All right, thanks for that review, man. Man, we're getting a lot of good beer reviews tonight.
On these things.
Danny, it's great to have you. Thank you also
Danny.
for being a part of this whole craziness, and we'll talk to you again, I hope, man. Take care.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. All right, well, that's all the callers, Uncle. Now it's just us. Yeah. And, hey, we have a very important beer review to tend to.
We got to tend to review this beer there, this last one from the ship.
What was this crazy thing so that we remember? It is 66 by Norwegian Tropical Golden Ale. I have been sipping on it the whole time.
Right.
You too, Uncle? You've been drinking this the whole time?
It's done.
Oh, it's done.
For me.
A little bit. I'll take the last little bit. Just to remind myself, because, as you're saying, you reviewed this beer on the ship.
On the ship with the other people.
Uh-huh.
But I was thinking of you at the time. I wonder if he'd get this a little higher than he usually get. I was thinking that. But now it's the time to ask you that
Well,
question.
I'm curious, when you were on the ship drinking with the other people, did you literally tell them, like, look, I'm going to rate this beer 1 to 10, and this is what I'm rating it? Did you do that with the other?
I told them that.
You did. You told them that.
That's the way I do it.
Okay.
I do every beer that I taste.
All right, good.
I mean, that's the way to do these things.
Super quick shout out to Creative Accidents for also adding into 2 of the audio clips there. Just say that, and I'll shut up now and let you get back to the beer review.
No, I will read it. I will also give that same shout out. Creative Accidents. I made that one clip, but yours came in very handy. I think that was. We needed your clip.
Yeah,
it
we
provided
needed
that
an
information
extra
mine
clip
did not have.
Information because you had Jimmy on the other end still not agreeing.
Well,
I mean, that's why, and it helped it.
Well, it's settled now. Everybody knows
Settled
what the
it.
situation was. It's all clear, and I feel very good about the whole thing. And Creative Accents, it was due to that clip. It really that put us over the top.
Put it over the top so now everybody can send the money.
But Uncle, speaking of over the top, when you were on the cruise, what was your rating of 66 Tropical Golden Ale?
Mine was a 10 over.
A 10. Okay.
I know, but that's what mine was because that has the taste of a good, delicious beer, and it had the fruit in it. It had a little bit of the fruit that was very tasty.
Okay. All right, so you gave it a 10. All right, so
gave
it
it a
was
10.
over the top for you. All right,
Over
so now
top
it's,
for me. Up to you
the
now.
ball is in my court.
Right.
This, I have to say, is definitely better than that other one. The other one was like the Pilsner or something, right?
Yeah.
That one I didn't really care for, but I think I gave it a 7, maybe.
And you gave it a 7.
Yeah.
I gave it even a 7.
This one definitely better. Maybe it traveled better or whatever. It's just better. That's for sure. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. This 8 out of 10. Pretty good.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. It's actually it is quite good. This one I like it.
Well, I thought so.
Got a good beer there, Uncle. And we will perhaps we will back to the refrigerator for the street cores.
Let's take that one into the street course.
Well, maybe we'll put it back outside to age a little longer, and then back in the refrigerator again. What do you think, Uncle?
Yeah, we'll put it in the back refrigerator. I can put it back in there. I didn't think we were going to get into that one and the other one, but we wanted to review that other one first. So what we did tonight was what I wanted to do was that other one, but that one don't have to.
I think what would be good is we will one night on the show drink this Coors beer from the street and review it
from the
just
side.
to prove that we're insane, but only in a podcast setting. Then we'll go back to Human Computer and we will tell the wife there, like, look, I know we seem a little crazy, but we're only crazy when we're doing the podcast. When we're doing the podcast, we drink beers that we find in the street. But right now, what we're doing is a very professional video interview with you and your husband about your business. Okay, so we're not being insane now, and that's how we'll do this. That's how it's all going to work out.
No. Let's
Makes
hope they
sense.
can understand.
Yeah.
Those people will understand.
Not being insane. That's what it's all about.
Not being insane. No, that's that same thing again.
Yeah. And let's see here. We're doing a good job. So the new Tic Tac is Uncle the Podcast, right?
The podcast, or are we changing that?
I'm going to change it to @Uncle Podcast. When I
Just
get the
say
chance.
at.
You like that, right?
Uncle Podcast.
got
I
ring to
think
it.
just do that. Just to make it easier.
Because we are at Uncle Podcast on Instagram, X, YouTube,
and everything else.
Everything else. Yeah, we're on Twitch. We're on Kick. We're on Rumble.
Yeah, so say at us.
I'll do that.
Right. And we're live on X right now, right?
Yes, we're live on X. We're live
X
on
now.
YouTube, Rumble, Kick, Twitch.
Yeah.
We're live on all those things. So.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I see Green Seeds in the chat. I see Creative Accents in the chat. I see Creative Accents in the chat not on Twitch and X, so he's all over the place.
Oh, yeah, he's all over.
So another shout out to you for being
here. Shout out to you guys in the crack room. All of you.
It was great to have everybody call tonight. Thank you. I mean, I know that we've been skipping weeks. It's been a little crazy here at the house.
We're going to do this.
What are we doing, Uncle? What's up?
Next week we'll have another one.
Yes.
We're trying to keep the Fridays going for the next episode.
We will.
I mean, unless we have a bump somewhere. But I don't know where that
we're
bump
going to try to
be.
be here every single Friday.
Single Friday.
It's been kooky lately, but we're going to be here every Friday night. Ocelli.com, Ocelli Radio Network. It's the Uncle Show. It's the Age of Transitions before it. We're not going anywhere, okay? Everybody, don't be scared. And it's great to have you all just, when we miss a week, we come back. You guys call right up.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So
I caught up with it now. See, we're caught up now.
We are caught up.
We're caught up to what we missed. So now, for the next week, we can continue.
And
I want to get to 270 people. 270. Let's go.
That's right. And also be checking all of the YouTubes and the Twitches and all the live stream video channels, because maybe tomorrow we're likely to do a live stream tomorrow, maybe a game or a VHS tape.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, we haven't done that. We'll do that too.
So look for that tomorrow.
You got to send out some more tapes, Way. You got 3 to go.
We've been collecting quite a few tapes.
I know. We got 3 to take out.
Oh, to take back to the
thrift store. Take back to thrift.
So we got lots of good VHS tapes. We've got lots of old games to play at some point. So
I don't know where you get them.
Do watch those. Thank you, everybody. It's at Uncle Podcast for those. It's UncleThePodcast.com is the website.
Yeah.
Live on the Ocelli Radio Network every Friday, as we said. That's about it, Uncle. Why don't you bring us home for the week here?
This is 362 in the books. Bye-bye.